Devin Hester is going to the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, going to the Atlanta Falcons on a 3-year deal. He will turn 32 in November. The Bears obviously gave up on him for many good reasons. He has told down. I mean, like we went over it in a past clip. But the Atlanta Falcons, Jay, are basically saying they are going to turn him into a special kind of player. They're going to use him in creative ways and whatnot. Now, the receivers are Roddy White, Harry Douglas, best name, and Julio Jones. He's got a Harry Douglas. The record is 18 returns for touchdowns for Devin Hester. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't really understand.
What do you think it means by special player? Let me play Rick Strum.
Yeah.
So, you take it away, Rick. What do you think it means by special player?
They're going to try to use him in like not a Darren Sproles-like way, but the one thing that I always thought the Bears should do is line him up at tailback and just put him out in the flat and whatnot. He's an okay route runner, not great, as we've seen. They tried, the Bears, turning him into a defensive back. They tried turning him into a wide receiver. Both of those experiments failed. And now, with the kickoff rules, he's limited because there's so many touchbacks. Touchbacks are soaring through the freaking roof.
So do you think they should Marshall Faulk him?
Darren Sproles him. Line him up in the slot. Put him up against a linebacker. I mean, that's the one thing that they tried to do. His route running, again, is not great. But I just don't know how the Falcons are going to use him. I mean, now, from your perspective, is it a good signing for them?
I think
Do they need
signing.
more weapons on offense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They have to play the Saints every year, and the Saints put up points, you know?
Well, no, then defense should be the emphasis now.
Yeah, but the Saints have proven to score on good defenses at times, of course. But no, it's. I think they brought in Steven Jackson to try a different kind of look as far as that. So you have the pound, and then they have the air attack.
Chris Rogers.
Yeah, so these different ways. So I think if they do put him in certain packages where they're gonna sprint him out, suddenly put him in the slot. From the backfield, again, you don't look, it's different looks. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, we have to see how he reacts because he's gonna have to catch a quick screen and then deal with 3 guys closing in on him.
See, now here's the thing. When you talk about different looks, I understand experimenting and whatnot. Were you ever in favor of the Wildcat? Did you ever like the Wildcat?
I always disliked the Wildcat. I liked
even when it first started with the Dolphins. Really?
I liked it at first when it was a innovative,
when it was cool,
when it was a new thing because they're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
But when it became we have to implement a Wildcat because that's what everyone else is doing. That's when I was like, you know what, your team doesn't fit to run the Wildcat. Just because you say, let's do the Wildcat doesn't mean it makes any sense to do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do a Wildcat because everyone else is doing it.
So
I have an immobile quarterback. Let's just do a Wildcat.
So will he succeed with the Falcons? What are the Falcons even going to do? That's a better question. Because we thought that they would go, NFC Championship game. Man, did that not pan out last year.
Tony Gonzalez came in there like, we got Kodak.
Yeah, but he's good.
Yeah, but
he's great.
They needed something else,
Tony G's great.
Yeah, he's great, but he doesn't play defense.
Don't diss legends, man. So,
yeah, it's obvious. They need some defense.
It's all up in the air. I really don't know how they're going to use him. I mean, yeah, he's going to be a punt returner. He's going to be a kick returner, obviously. But how they're going to use him on offense when he's so limited, who knows? Here's the one thing they could do. I mean, you should know this. When the Bears played the Rams, remember when they lined up Tavon Austin and they ran the fake reverse on one side? He ran it back and ran for like a 68-yard touchdown. That's how they should use Devin Hester. Case closed.